Buckle up, buckaroos. Here are the exercises for your couch workout. Exercise number 1, Bulgarian split squat on your left leg. I want you to think about keeping the weight in the middle of your foot, but trying to keep your torso as tall and perpendicular to the floor as you can. Look for a bit of depth in this bad boy and look for quite a little burn on that muscle right next to your knee. The second exercise is the same movement, but on the other leg. I want you to make sure you're controlling it just as much, even though it might be a weaker side or a weaker leg. Same depth, same torso position, same little burn on that front leg. Exercise number 3 is a box squat with a jump. We're looking for height on this one, team. Both of your legs are activated now, and now we're adding a bit of pepper and a bit of power to our posterior chain. Look for height at the top of the jump and look for the control, just like Kelvin's doing on the deceleration. We then move into our upper body. Exercise number 4 is your decline push-up. Again, screw those hands into the floor, keep that chest nice and tall, but I want you to keep the midline really tight. Bring the belly button to the spine and also keep a nice strong tension from heel all the way to your shoulder. We then move into a tricep dip. Now I want you to keep an eye on Kelvin's form on this one. The chest stays tall and he goes down to the depth where his shoulders don't round. If you feel those shoulders rounding, stop the repetition at that range. Chest is nice and high, but you're still getting quite a good bit of depth in those hips. And then we finally finish with exercise number 6, toes to couch. This is all about everything between your shoulder and your hip. We're controlling the body and controlling the lever down to the floor, and then we're throwing those legs up to find that control again. Think about your spine on the floor, vertebrae by vertebrae is what we're looking for, and we're making sure we're bringing our belly button in when we kick those legs back up. Those are your exercises. Clean off the couch and good luck. I want you to slow this one down. I want you to make sure that you're getting full range of motion, or the fullest range of motion you can get on your couch. I want you to try your best to drop your hips below your knees, or at least in line with your knees. When you push back up, make sure you are pushing backwards a little bit to come to a full standing locked out position. But again, it's all about trying to place that weight in that heel and that midfoot to activate that glute a little bit more. If you feel your knee caving in, shove that knee out. Make sure we're looking for external rotation from the hip to encourage that glute activation. Alright team, move fast, head down, let's get the work done. Because you do have a nice soft plush couch below you, you can take a bit of the pace out of that descent to find your next jump. Full height, push through the midfoot and through the heel, extend the hips at the top and decelerate with soft knees and soft hips. Whip through this one and look for a hell of a burn. Alright team, music up, head down, and I'll see you at the break. All right, settle down, have a breather, let that heart rate settle. If you haven't got any water, go to the tap, grab some water, suck it down. A hell of a lot of work to come, team. Recover. Alrighty team, I want you to make sure on this movement you are staying stiff as a board from your shoulder to your ankle. Tilt your hips under, keep the belly button nice and tight, and be really active through your upper back to give yourself a good foundation. For those looking to build a bit of muscle on this one, I want a 3 seconds lower, a little pause at the bottom, and a nice and powerful on the way up. Take a moment at the top to settle yourself, and then control back down again. Alrighty team, I want you to keep an eye on your shoulders on this one. I want you to make sure you're not rounding too much in this position. Try and keep your butt and your lower back as close to the side of the couch as you can, and control. Again, this isn't about how many repetitions you can do. This is about how much tension and pressure you can place on your shoulders and your triceps. Lower on the way down, power on the way up. Stay nice and close to the couch, and if you're feeling it and you're really struggling, bend those knees a little bit to make it easier on yourself. Now this one's about control. You're using the couch as a lever. Leverage the couch's weight to control your legs back down to the floor. Curl your spine off the floor vertebrae by vertebrae by activating those deep core muscles. But then a lot of the money and a lot of the benefit in this movement is how slow you can control your hips and your legs back down to the floor. Use the couch, keep those shoulders nice and strong to find your leverage, but control, control, control. Okay, time to work. Music up, and I'll see you at the end. Oh, great workout, guys. Great form, great position, great intensity. Now's the time to recover. Go grab some water and get into some stretching.